As I look at this beautiful painted sunset that the Lord has given us, it is not lost on me that in this beautiful America, and I have traveled across America by car from the East Coast to the West Coast and have seen the beautiful landscapes that we have, that God gave for us all to be able to enjoy. It is not lost on me that there is a concentration camp in Florida that people think that some people belong in simply because they crossed a border. And the encampment is cruel and brutal, and some people are giddy about some of the inhabitants of this concentration camp, that when they try to leave, that they will be eaten by alligators. They're giddy at feeding people to alligators, just as their ancestors fed the babies of my ancestors to alligators and called the babies alligator bait. It makes me wonder, does this kind of cruelty run in the DNA? Because I don't understand. And the thing about it is, they disguised the racism as, we're going to get the criminals out of here. When I started to realize and really deconstructed what was being said, I realized the criminals that they speak of are us black and brown people, us non-white people, non-white, queer, feminist people. We are the criminals. We are the criminals by birth, and anyone who speaks against the phony king of America, we are the criminals. So as I watch this beautiful sunset, I realize that those that are in Alligator Alcatraz, that they won't be able to see a beautiful sunset. What they get to see is chaos, hate, and danger. They say come here legally, but if you look at the stories that are being reported, a lot have come here legally, and the ones that did get here illegally, they're trying to get their papers to become legal, but ICE is snatching them up outside. As a veteran that defended this country, that served this country, I don't recognize my country anymore. I don't recognize the country that I swore an oath to protect and defend. This is not making America great. This is make America hate. And before some of you come screaming in my comment section, well, Obama deported people. He did it in a manner that was not filled with hate. He deported actual criminals and made a way for the ones who wanted to become legal citizens. He made a way for that. He put things in place. He wasn't snatching up people off the streets to feed his ego, to try to make it look as if you show cruelty to people, it makes your country look strong. Right now, this country looks weak AF because of this cruelty that the world is watching. I grew up on the propaganda of Superman, of truth, justice, and the American way. That America was always right. That America was better than any other country in the world. As I sit here post my service, I don't necessarily believe that anymore. And it hurts because I love my country. Despite what he says, I love my country. I don't love what the powers that be are doing to my country and the way that they're treating people in this country. We've seen this before. And for some people, half of the people in this country, to be giddy and want to take us back to pre-civil rights, baby, no matter what you do, we are not going back to that time. So you could forget that wet dream of crushing black and brown people under your feet. The Bible says that the meek shall inherit the earth. Yeah, it's right there in the Bible that some of you don't read, but want to say and scream, Christian values! It's right there in Matthew 5:5. It also says, treat foreigners in your land with kindness, compassion, and justice. What the powers that be are doing now, it's none of those things. It's cruelty, hate, and evil. God is and has been sending signs that he is not pleased with America right now. Just look at what is happening. But some folks won't get it. God, karma, and the universe will always show you that when you show cruelty, cruelty will spin the block and come for you. But some who think they're gods won't get it. You call this God's country? Well, God is watching, and he is not pleased. Keep being obtuse to the signs. Even Pharaoh bent the knee when he realized that God was more powerful than he. But yes, keep treating people with cruelty. Keep being obtuse. Keep closing your eyes to the signs of God. I just pray that we can survive what's coming, because God is not pleased. Okay, now back to our regularly scheduled programming of bouncing around Carowinds, twirling around Disney, and commenting on fandoms. I just felt I needed to interrupt your regularly scheduled entertainment that some seem to ignore because, yes, we don't want to be political. People's lives are not political. And the more that we stay silent on what's going on, the more this cruelty will continue. But yes, enjoy the churros and the ice cream and the Mickey bars and the drinking around the world. Okay, I'm done. We'll be waiting for y'all to scream in my comments and possibly DM me. I'm waiting. I will be waiting. But I digress. Such a beautiful sunset.